Why is everybody here? Holy Jesus. There's no giveaways. There's no money involved. There's no gift certificates here.
Without a giveaway?
Did everybody sign in the early sign-in? You got 30 seconds to sign in if you didn't already. Suze, you got it? Sign in? All right. You give that to Suze when you're done. Give that to Suzanne when you're done. When you're done. Okay. All right, gang. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Appreciate you all being here. No, when we sit up here. Yeah, we got that thing going, okay? This is one of my favorite meetings. We do it 4 times a year at each office. We did one in Green Valley. Where's Jim? Way to go, Jim. Gabi? Nah, they're not here either. Okay, they're here somewhere. That's okay. It was great. It was a lot of fun. It really was. And we're going to have none other than Damon Caldwell be our little MC. So I'm sure he's going to trick us with some questions or something here, or throw some curveballs. And you guys will get a chance to ask us some questions too. But before we do that, let me go over some stuff. In case you don't know what this is, in our quest to save paper, because if you're in my office, we used to print out, 16 pages of this PowerPoint. And half of you left it behind. So instead of printing it, we have a QR code. So if you scan the QR code, everything on this PowerPoint will be on your phone. So it's a good resource to save for phone numbers, things like that. So that's what the QR code is. All right, these 6 good-looking people are going to chat with you in a moment. But using a sports analogy, we have 2 of them on the disabled list. Well, Wendy's on vacation. Mark has some health issues. He was in the hospital for a couple of days. Some cosmetic thing going on. He's doing, cosmetic surgery or something, or I don't know what it is. I don't know. Something going on. But he's fine. But I think he's home today. So he might actually, we do this Facebook Live, so I told him to jump on Facebook Live. So Amy, see if you see him jump on there. We'll try to bust his chops even more if he's home, okay? But we'll get to this in a minute. Next week, everyone is invited too from the other offices. If you don't know what BORPAC is, it's the Board of Realtors, Political Action Committee. Really important committee. I know half of you could give a rat's ass about politics. I could give a crap about it, but it's important to our industry, okay? If you want to continue being 1099'd, you should consider coming to this meeting. If you don't want to be W-2'd, same thing, you should get involved in BORPAC. And Joe Bresney and Christine Chipman have been involved a long time. They talk about how politics affects what we do, so you might want to come, okay? 2 good folks, and they'll educate us on how many of you give the $50 extra every year? Don't raise your hand, because I know a lot of you don't. You should. Just my opinion. You should consider doing that if this is going to be your career. It's $50. It goes towards a good cause, okay? These are some numbers. I'll go through them real quick. The only thing that jumped out at me was we have 11,000 total active properties. So we broke 11,000, okay? The other thing that shocked me, too, is we only have 483 sales for single-family homes. So it's a little quiet here. So, but I know all 4 offices have a bunch of pending deals. So this should turn out to be a normal month, if you know what I'm saying. But it is the summer, okay? Is school back? Mm-hmm. Right? School's back? Okay.
This week.
Not for the traffic, though. The traffic's horrible.
It is horrible, right? That a girl. I don't care. That a girl. So there's some. If you're curious how we did last year, there's August of 25 to do some comparisons. Quick congratulations. That's our $1 Million Club. We'll go through it real quick. That's our top 5 teams. Most of you don't care because you're not from this office. That's our top 25 for July. That's 2 of our top mentees, Debbie and Raphael. Is Raphael here? Where's Raphael? Raphael, good job, Raph. There you go, Raph. Hey, good job. There you go, Raph. We're big on anniversaries around here. Okay? We're trying to figure out what active Real 2-1 Group agent has been with the company the longest, regardless of the office. So maybe Jim and Damon and Jeff and Mark could want to go back to their offices, but we have some that have been with the company, like Lori Smallwood, 19 years. Spencer's been here 20, I think. No, No. Well, Mary's been here 19. Where's Mary Perry? 19. So I'm curious who's been here the longest. So we don't know who that is. Well, that if you have 1 star, that's 10 years. 2 is 15. 3 is 19 or more. Okay? So they can stand out. So is this important in the grand scheme of things? Absolutely not. Who gives a crap, right? But, it's fun to look at. Birthdays, those are people we've hired recently. All right, gang. Nora canceled on us. I'm a little pissed at Nora. Yeah, she is. She just, I am. We're going to back the bus over her, I mean, just kidding, Nora. We love you. But everybody say hello to Trish. Trish, thank you for filling in here, baby. Yay!
Hi. So if you didn't know, and I may be new to you, my name is Trish Ferris. My phone number is up there. There are 2 of us that work American Home Shield in the real estate area in Las Vegas or Southern Nevada. It is Nora and I, and she's one of my best friends, and she is about to get on a cruise. And she's allowed to go on vacation.
Sure she is. Yeah.
Is she allowed to go on vacation in the summer with HVAC issues and leave her phone with me? How do you feel about that? I don't know. I'm still trying to decide how that is going. So if you don't have my number, we're a good team, and I am trying to manage. So if you're texting, that's what's going on. But let me give you some quick tips on American Home Shield for this month. Quick, you guys have, first off, you like Chick-fil-A?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, perfect. And then, where'd it go? There were some cute tissues. Okay, tissues. This is just your reminder, you guys are fabulous. Okay, it's for the happy tears, the buyer is not really qualified tears, and all the in-between, okay? Next up is end of summer deal, okay? $100 off all of our real estate policies. Okay, but Tricia, what does that mean? Okay, that does not mean you have to close the deal by September 30th. That's the date if you read the fine print. That means the order needs to be in. How can I use this? Okay, you have a buyer that enters. When do we enter a policy into American Home Shield? After you're through due diligence. However, if you're going to be getting close to that September 30th date, let's get it in a little earlier so you can make the date. It does not need to be funded and paid for until the end of the year. Okay, so how can you use that to your advantage? Okay, my understanding from what I hear in a lot of these sales meetings, we're in a little bit of a buyer's market, right? So if you are going to have a listing and you know it's going to be decently offered at, you should be putting the listing coverage and the policy in now, right? To save your seller the $100. Okay, and if you don't know how to do that, wait till Nora's back if you're one of her people and put it on when she comes back so she can do it. Just kidding, I'll do it. Or talk to me and we'll get the listing coverage on. Okay, because assuming you guys can get it sold by the end of the year, we can save your seller the $100. Cool? Understood? Okay, I got 2 more things, and then I'll push go off. Okay, you guys all know about the app. Nora's showed this to you guys. My people should be well aware of it. Okay, Carol, your buyer calls you. Carol, my water heater's leaking. Carol, I can't get out of my garage. Carol, I can't figure out this plug. What is your first line of defense as real estate agents when you get these calls? And you know you put them in an American Home Shield policy. Go on the app and use the live experts. Okay, I don't want to take up time because you guys have a great meeting scheduled, but the live experts on this app for your homeowners are amazing. Not only will they help you figure out and troubleshoot service-related issues, they're going to help your homeowners in non-service stuff. They will help them change out a switch to a dimmer switch. They'll help hang a picture. They'll help fix grout. They are troubleshoot anything home ownership. So when you get those calls, before you call me and ask me how to turn off the water heater, which, do I look like I know how to do that? I do not. Tell them to call the app. And when they do, 60% of the time, they can fix it themselves without having to have a service claim. Okay, so that saves them the service claim fee. Cool? Understood? Okay, and where's my Jim? Jim, I'm dealing with Jim. He was one of my cases this week. You want to talk about it? I'll let Jim be my spokesperson. He's my testimony today.
All right, so I'm going to go up here.
Okay.
So, I don't know why we do home warranties for a year and then we let them last and then they go away and stuff starts to break, right? I'm one of the people, and I've done it for a very long time. What is this?
Keep talking.
Oh. I've done it for a very long time.
Turns out I don't need one.
I have a rental property. I keep warranties on every property I've ever owned all the time, and I guarantee you guys are losing them on this certain property I'm going to talk about because I have a tenant that cleans everything all the time. This is broke, that's broke. And every time I call on these guys, we have a few great home warranty companies that we represent here in Village of Windsor, right? So I tell you, American Home Shield, so what happened to me, I get a call with my real property, washes on the fridge, they go out, they check it out, determine that I need new washing machine. So usually it's gonna be like, no, it's too old, and I can replace it. No questions asked, I get an email, and I don't keep track, I have a property man, I don't keep track of it. I get an email, pick out a washing machine, you're good to go. Wow, okay. Or we'll give you a credit at Lowe's, go buy your own, right? I pick out a washing machine, that's the end of it. That's all, my total involvement was that. Picking out a washing machine, all for how much a month? $58, whatever, I don't know. It's just something you want to do, tell your client, I have family and friends, I tell them all the time, you should have a warranty all the time. Especially if you're home with COVID.
Well, especially, in that real estate transaction, right? It helps mitigate risk. I can't tell you how many times I have an agent call me and they're like, oh man, I didn't get the warranty. Can I add it on now? Oh, can I add it on now? Something broke. Or they didn't get enough coverage and they're like, can I change it? I didn't get the client's coverage and their thing broke. I'm now on Best Buy buying a dishwasher because I feel guilty. So mitigate that risk, definitely. Anyhow, I loved it. I love when there's testimonies in my room.
Well, yeah,
this past week.
we'll let me testify to that, so, yeah.
All right,
We're
guys,
good?
see you.
Trish, thank you for the breakfast. Thank you. All right, gang, some other stuff real quick. We have a school drive. If you want to throw some pencils and pens in the box up front, we'd appreciate that. This is going to be a big deal down at LVR. On September 3rd, they're having an industry partner event. These are all the industry partners that are going to be down there. The alphabet mafia kind of thing here, you know? So I don't know if you know what all those abbreviations are. You should. You really should. Okay. Oops. Oh no, say it ain't so. Did I? I get so excited, JoJo. It's the excitement. Okay? But it's 5:30 to 8:30, which gives me the impression there'll be alcohol involved. Is that true?
Yes.
You think? Yes, there we go.
Yes.
Jeff's got it all figured out. Yes, yes, so scan this code to register. That'd be a great idea. Okay, but a lot of fun. Do your best to get there. It'll be a lot of fun. We reserved 2 lanes here in Summerlin to go bowling. So I need 10 bowlers to go. So if you want to bowl, I don't care if you're in another office. If you want to bowl, just let us know. Okay, we're gonna go down and have a little fun.
If you need help filling up, we can help too, but if we have too much, we'll get additional time.
Jump in.
as well.
Okay, gotcha. So that's the bowling. These are LVR numbers that all of you might want to know. If you're in another office, this is handy if you don't have it. So instead of you calling Jim, hey Jim, what's the number to MLS? You have the number. Okay, it's right there. Some other stuff coming up. LVR next week on Tuesday is the Trends Committee. Trends Committee is coming back. Those of you that have been around for a while should know this committee from. It's been probably 5 or 6 years since they dissolved it. Why, I don't know. But it's coming back in a big way now. They're going to talk about solar. They're going to talk about short sales. We're going to talk about NODs. We're going to talk about politics. So you need to go to this also, okay? I think they're opening up all 3 rooms at LVR. That's how many agents they expect to go. So it should be a fun event. If you want to start a team, you should jump on this call next week. This gal here, Nora, has helped Realty One Corporate start 17 teams. She's a team leader herself, but she did it so well, corporate asked her if she wouldn't mind training franchises. So if you have any interest in ever starting a team, you might want to jump on this call and just take some notes. She's really good, okay? Also, next Friday is the Tech Forum. Who's gone to the Tech Forum at the Orleans in the past? A lot of fun, right, Maria? Yeah, a lot of fun. Okay, you guys will be there? Of course. These guys are everywhere, just in case you didn't know. Rock Title is literally everywhere, okay? Mike Calvert will be here doing some classes in Summerlin. I think he's doing it at other offices too. Northwest?
Southwest.
Southwest, he's doing them everywhere. Yeah, so if you need solar, please jump on Mike's classes. That's our Rev Up schedule. The last class is tomorrow, number 12. Onboarding for our office with Jeff is September 2nd. Some QR codes for the training calendar. And then we get to the one and only Sarah McMahon and Shane Moody. So Rock Title, you guys want to come up and say hi for it real quick? Yay! What's the deal with all these rock people, title people being here, dude? They have nowhere else to go? Or,
We want to support you.
yeah, okay, all right. Well, we appreciate that.
So can I see a raise of hands? So how many are in this office, agents that are like that
or have your license at this office?
Summerlin agent.
Someone agent, yeah. So what about Northwest? Green Valley? Southwest? Southwest. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Well, and the reason why I want to bring everybody up here is because obviously this is a day where all the brokers are here and I love seeing everybody up here. But I want you guys to really understand that the team that we have is really built around providing service to you guys. It is our job to support you guys in every single way that we can support you that doesn't get us in trouble, if that makes sense, right? So what I say to everybody is ask us for things, and the only thing we can do is say yes, or we can say no, or we can say, well, we can't do this, but maybe we can do this. But we don't know that unless you guys are coming to us and asking for that. Let these guys build relationships with you guys, because if you don't have a relationship with us, you have a relationship with somebody, right? And it's tough to move from what you're currently doing if you don't trust anybody that's up here. And so to me,
As good as it gets. Put it anywhere you want. There you go.
So, and you know what, I don't know what has ever happened, in the past with our title. But what I do know is I try to surround myself with really amazing people. And I'm going to just let everybody just give a little bit of history of who they are and what they've done in a very, very short period, so it doesn't take a long time. But I want you guys to know their experiences and what they've done, because we all know what we're doing. If we get a tough deal, we can close it. You've got the people here that want to support you on the business side, on your closing transactions, and also the marketing side. I mean, Jaden, I don't know how much experience she has, but I know that she's amazing at her job, and she cares, and she does a really, really, really good job. So if you guys need help with marketing, please let us be the company that does that for you, okay? So, Sarah, you want to say something?
Sure.
Pass.
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah McMahon, and I say that because for the majority of my life I was Sarah. So yesterday we had an awesome probate class, and Lee Dreisen is a wonderful probate attorney that I've worked with personally for 15 to 20 years. And he knew me as Sarah, so a lot of people from my past know me as that name. I come from hospitality, but then I administered estates and trusts for 15 years. My family closed our restaurant. Our probate business was sold in 2020. And then that's when I took the opportunity to come back into the title world. So I did a major career change, and it's been amazing. I've worked with Shane now for probably close to the past 5 years. So I do love the hospitality aspect. I love helping with events and obviously with any of your marketing needs. Everybody here is amazing, and we are a team. So oftentimes you're going to see us and many of the other
offices.
offices.
I mean that when she says that, we work together. Like, we don't fight, we don't argue, because in this situation, the Realty One agents work in different offices, right? And so you may connect with somebody that you may connect with Sarah, you may connect with Jeff, you may connect with Veronica, George. And so we want you guys to be able to do that, right? So if you connect with somebody and there's something that Jeff can do to support you different than what Sarah does, because we all do different stuff, so it's okay. Like, don't feel like you're put in this box. You can't do that.
Thank you.
How you all doing? My name is Jeff Hatfield. I was a managing broker here in Las Vegas for 23 years. Decided to change careers, and Shane talked me out of being in real estate, move over to the title world. So I did that last June. Sarah, Shane, and I opened a title company under the AmTrust brand, and then Rock acquired us in April. So we're really excited to be here. I'm actually out of the Southwest office. I know almost all of you that are here. But another thing too I want to talk about is we have a really cool class coming up. Something I used to teach when I was at another brokerage that I've been asked multiple times, when am I going to be hosting this class again? And it's real estate agent safety. September is Realtor Safety Month. And so at our office on September 17th, from 1 to 3, we'll be hosting the class. It's going to be at 1. I have slots for 40 people, so the first 40 sign it. Now we're going to be going over situational awareness, open house safety, showing homes after dark, because it's going to start getting dark there pretty quickly. Personal safety strategy.
Okay, what am I looking for here?
Safety. Choosing the appropriate showing time.
Yeah, I think we got it. Make one for each table. This is the, make sure your Northwest agents know about this. It's in Green Valley, but yeah. Hey, listen, thanks for coming.
Oh, you're welcome. It was my pleasure.
Okay, you have a great day.
I'll be here for another couple of hours.
So she tried at home, called me a couple hours later, goes, you never guess what happened. I had a alert on my phone that an air tag is following me. So she stopped, did exactly what I told her, checked all the places I told her to be. This creepy dude put an air tag behind her license plate.
Hey,
So
this is all 20 minutes apiece here.
Talk about, especially the ladies that do open houses by yourselves, this is stuff we really address, and then you guys need to come up with really good strategies on what the situation was and all that stuff. But other than that, this file we went around this office quite a bit. And there's QR for the I only have a slot for 40 for this one. If we get more than that, we do a second class. But yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Jane Schauer. I've been with my fellow for about a year and a half now. I am the husband. Does that mic even work?
She's doing all the hard work.
My name's Veronica Torres. I've been in the industry since about 2000. If you need somebody who's bilingual, I am bilingual. I started off in the title industry as a receptionist. I've been an escort officer, an assistant, a mobile notary. So I'm pretty well versed, and now I'm on the sales side of titling. I've been that for the last 10 years. I joined Jane again here in May. I previously worked with about another title company for 2 years, and he honestly has been the best manager I've worked with in the time period that I've worked in this industry. So thank you very much. If you need anything, I'm here to support you. I'm out of the Green Valley office with Jim and Gabi, but I live in the Vistas. So if you guys need anything, if Sarah can't get to you, call me, text me, open house kids, buyer guides, anything that I can help to provide you. If you happen to be out of this office, I'm more than happy to help.
Thank you.
Hey guys, my whole philosophy about people is two things: being likable and coachable. Everybody up here is that. I mean, I actually used to play a few rounds of golf with Jeff, so when I heard that Rock Tower, I want everybody up here to listen with you. I don't, hey, we want to drop off dominance. We're going to do all that type of stuff. We do that. But I also want to be nice, and that's what these guys do. Just give us the opportunity, guys. I mean, I say this all the time. We're trying to get 1% better. So, I recommend everybody do that. Thank you guys.
All right, just to remind everybody, on August 27th, just past the other table, make sure you RSVP for this. We have Stephen Thomas coming in to the Green Valley office to do one of his presentations. How many of you have seen Stephen Thomas? Right? Pretty good, right? Really, really good. Okay, you have to RSVP.
Let me see if I have it here.
Let me say it again. If you don't RSVP and you get there before the meeting starts and you're not on the list, Jim and Gabi will not let you in the room because outside agents are invited also. So if you want to go and you want a seat, you have to scan the QR code, okay, so we know you're coming, okay? So don't just show up and get pissed that we don't let you in the room, okay? Just saying. Huh? All right, the best QR code is email suzanne.farnham@Realty1 Group, and that's the best QR code in the world, gang. It's unbelievable, you know? Without that QR code, we'd be out of business here today, okay, you know? All right, gang, let me get through this real quick. All right, so like I said, we do this every 3 or 4 months, and We're missing 2 managers today, but that's okay. Me, Gabi, Jim, and Jeff will do a great job. I'd like to invite none other than, most of you know who this guy is, or you should, unless you're new to the company, our former corporate broker, the incomparable Damon Caldwell, everybody. Damon, come on. Come on, big fella. Okay? And then I guess, all right, Gab, where's Gabi and Jim and Jeff? Come on, guys, let's sit up here and let's see what they got to say. Woohoo! Woohoo! Anywhere you want. Yeah. Let me just put this somewhere. It's another one.
Yeah, exactly right. You know, I call it from work.
And then we'll leave this one here, and let's hope it all works. There we go. Exactly.
The part of Mark will be played by Damon.
All right, folks. Well, thank you for allowing me to get up here with you and ask some great questions. But it's really about you guys. So I'll start it off, but really it's about you guys getting to know who your support team is, who your leadership team is. So why don't we start off with Tim and just tell us, for those that haven't met you yet or from another office,
Okay.
tell a little bit about yourself. How long you been in business?
Tim Kelly Kiernan, one of these 3 name guys. You know, like Martin Luther King, Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah.
Been in the business 18 years. Been here for 7.5 of them. Came here in November of 19. Damon hired me as his sales manager and Jeff's sales manager back in the day. We had only 2 sales managers for the 4 offices, and I did Northwest and Summerlin. And then Damon decided to do some crazy stuff and start his own team, and I got stuck managing this office. So here I am today. But I love being here.
Doing an amazing job, dude.
No, it's a team effort here. Like I said, QR code Suzanne.farm. Just works all the time. But I love being here. Love working with all of you guys. And I think the main purpose of this is, especially if you're in Mark or Jeff's office, me and Jim have an advantage. Gabi and Wendy, they don't have that.
Right.
Okay, so if they're out sick, they're in a meeting, they're in a seat, but you got to call us. Don't call your friend at Keller Williams for advice, because you do, right? You do. I know you guys are. You're going to call your buddy at another broker. No, call one of us. Let us help you.
Don't take that advice.
That's it.
Yeah, like
All
you
yours.
said. Hi guys, I'm Gabriella. I'm out of the Green Valley office. I've been in the industry for a little over 3 years. I started out as an agent at Realty One Group Green Valley, and then a couple months, about a year ago, I got recruited to be the sales manager. So, like Tim said, we are here. If you guys aren't, if they're not available, we do have the advantage of having a sales manager, and I absolutely love this brokerage and our team especially. And so, yeah, a little bit about me.
Oh, I'm Jeff, and before I get started, you got to look at those beautiful shoes she's wearing. So I am Jeff. I'm the managing broker of the Northwest office. I've been in real estate probably 18 years. I've been at Realty One for 11 years and running that office. I like long walks on the beach. That's my whole line.
Jim Cerrone, I'm the branch manager of Green Valley office. Been in business far too long. How many years? 30-some
Did
years.
you negotiate the dam project?
Been in business a very long time. So,
My buddy.
if you're wondering how Gabi became a sales manager with only 3 years experience, just call her sometime. You'll see why. She's amazing, absolutely amazing. So while we're handing out compliments,
Absolutely. That was nice.
while we're handing out compliments, you guys are very lucky to have Tim Kelly here as well. Really? He never stopped.
Let's
No,
It's like an Energizer bunny.
Yes, he is.
I had to say that.
Well, it's funny, I'm looking at his screen and I'm going, we don't have any of that stuff. Where the hell's he get this? No. We got 3 screens, this guy's got 47.
Anyway,
I have the secret QR code.
You're gonna have to start sharing, okay? God damn.
And Jeff has always been my favorite broker. I'm biased.
Dude,
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care who knows.
I love you too, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway,
All right.
and I love working with this guy.
Yeah.
He's
You guys are rock stars.
doing his own team, no doubt. I knew he was going to be successful regardless because, and no one knows more about real estate than David Caldwell. Do you know Kevin Go always say that?
That's
Right?
100%.
Yeah, he does. He sure does.
Ask this guy a question.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim's in my office almost every day, so.
Oh, hey, did they have to sign a contract? Yeah, they got to sign a contract.
I just know you're get paid anymore.
He doesn't.
That's all. So.
NRS 645.322, Section B, Chapter 5, the dude knows it. I mean, you know,
I took pride in what I did as a corporate broker, so I still love to help agents, whether on team or not. I do believe I bring a very high level of knowledge to the industry, and I work with these folks as well. So let's talk about that. Let's start with some of your strengths. What do you feel? We'll go through. What do you think some of your strengths are that you bring to the table for these wonderful individuals here?
Okay, Gabi.
That wasn't on our list. Where'd you
No, it
go
wasn't.
with that one?
That was my own question.
I studied all the time.
I know. Hey, you guys are sucking it up.
I gave you all the questions.
And you totally went off it. I'll start.
Yeah.
Who's taking that?
Sure.
Well, I think being new, I think I bring a lot of that to my newer agents. You know, I understand what the process is, what you need, where you're at. You know, a lot of times you're like, where do I start? You're confused, you know, so I think I bring that unique aspect to having all these years of knowledge. Not saying they know everything, but sometimes they forget the basics. You know, love you guys, but sometimes, you know, you forget the little things that really matter. So I think that is what I bring to your table.
Wonderful. All right.
Tim?
Come on, big man.
You know, I put a lot of time
47 slides.
I do. That's what I do. I do. How much time you got? How much time you got?
I'm going to answer 140 real quick. I'm going to help you out.
Please.
Tim is very, very connected in the industry, LPR. And so
God.
when you see these slides up here, I see this looking outside in.
Yeah.
He brings a wealth of knowledge through other vehicles, through LVR, so he pays attention to all the things that are happening beyond even me, to bring to you guys, so you guys can get to the different events, the different things that may help your business move forward, right? So that's
Yeah, and take advantage of the rock title people. Like Jeff's been around forever. Veronica, I've known Veronica 18 years from LVR. Same thing with Sarah, and Jorge will get experience as he goes along. So take advantage of everyone and get involved in LVR. I know most of you don't want to. You can give a shit about it. Oh my God, as long as MLS works, I'm happy. But I'm telling you, if you get involved down there, you're going to make more money. Okay, you're going to have a deal with an agent that you know, and that deal's going to go much smoother because you're on a committee with.
Hold the
them,
questions,
something like that.
please. Hold the questions.
Yeah.
We're going to open it up here in a bit here. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jeff.
I think that what I bring to it is I've been a licensed contractor for 30 years before I got into real estate. I'm very knowledgeable about the contracts. I've schooled me on this guy. He was my coach, and I think that's what I bring. I can talk to anybody. As you guys all know, I don't know warm fuzzy stuff. I tell you the way it is, and I think that's my strength as well. I can talk, and like I said, I think that the 30 years of being a licensed contractor here in Las Vegas has given me the ability to treat this like a business, and I think if we do that more, I think we can win this game. That's what I bring to it.
What are my strengths? Well, it sounds like glowing personality.
You come back with the car, though, remember that.
Well, I guess.
Have you guys ever read an email from Jim? Have you ever read an email from this guy?
Yeah.
I have. He is one of the sharpest guys in the industry. His emails are laid out, and he's not using now. He probably uses AI now, but back, before that, this guy would be like, I better step it up and start writing longer. I'm a short to the point kind of. Let's get solved. This guy, he's got every equation in the context.
Statutes, all nine yards.
Very kind of you to say that. Really good. I appreciate that. But I guess I bring a level of experience that a lot of people do not have. So there's nothing I have. Well, almost nothing I haven't seen in the industry. You come across some pretty wacky shit in this business. So I get these questions all the time. Probate. I guess I've done so much that I understand what certain deals need to be done to make it happen. So I guess my experience gives them one thing.
Love it. Fantastic. So back, piggybacking on that, what do you think separates Realty One Group from others?
Hey, we don't charge for photocopies. I spent 11 years at a company with a balloon. Every month I had a $100 copy bill. Swear to God. I'm doing open houses left and right, and I thought that was normal. Other brokers charge too. We don't charge. Okay, I'm being facetious, of course, but that is a big one. Let's be honest. The free copies are kind of big. Okay, I think it's this four of us, Mark and Lindy, that it's 4 offices, but it's really one big company. We give you a key fob. You can go to any office you want. Okay, you can transfer your license to go work with Mark if you want to go work with Mark. We're not going to get offended. Okay, it's all one big company. So, and the fact that we're all around to support you, I think. It's funny, when we hire agents from another company, they've been there 5-6 months, and we ask them why they left. We never get the truth, right? You know, we never get the truth why they left. But usually, if you narrow it down, it's the support. Well, the broker didn't text me back, Tim, quick enough. Or they messed up my paycheck, and they said they'd fix it, but it took them a month to fix it. You know, that crap never happens here. It won't. We just don't allow it. So that's that.
Yeah, I mean, you basically said it all, but I think the education as well, really taking advantage, especially if you're new, taking advantage of the education, which I think, Damon, you built. So it's really amazing. And yeah, the support of being able to reach each one of them. I mean, Jim's been at funerals and our agents are texting him like, I need help. And he's answering them. I'm like, give the man some grace. But
Just happened.
yeah, he's just, we do try and be super dedicated and available to you guys, because we know that this business isn't just 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. So we know it's 24/7. I think all of us answer our phone all day, every day.
Don't text me if I'm at a funeral, I'm not texting. I think exactly. I think the support, I think the experience, the knowledge that we have. I think our offices are beautiful. I think that the agents we have. I mean, every time we'll recruit somebody or bring them in, I hear nothing but, man, I've worked with one of your agents from a different, and they're amazing. So I think with the talent, the education that you guys bring to the table is what helps us make everybody better.
You know, it's hard if you join Realty One Group right out of real estate school. It's hard to understand what you have here. It really is. Because all you gotta do is be with another company, work for another company in the past, and you'll understand the value of, just like you said, we don't compete with you guys. Other brokers are out there competing with their agents. Plain and simple, that's how they get paid. We will never find us compete with you guys. Yes, will we do a side deal now and again for our uncle, cousin, brother, whatever? That may happen, but that always stands apart in my mind. You're not gonna be the appointment and all of a sudden have your broker walking after you at the same point. You know what I mean? It's like, it won't happen. So that's really.
And one more thing real quick, is Judy Hirsch here?
No.
Judy's funny. Every time an agent leaves, she'll say, don't worry, Tim, they'll be back. And a lot of you guys come back. As a matter of fact, if you don't know who
42%.
Jojo Contorsi is, say hello to Jojo. Jojo came back last Thursday.
I'm wondering why I ever left. That's why I left. I followed hoops. We'll leave it at that.
Right, yeah.
I love them.
We won't go down that road. You got
But Jojo's one first day was last Thursday. And he's sitting out there and he goes, Tim, what's going on? What's all these people doing here? It was full from the meeting. So this is not common in most brokerages.
Well, you know, you half-heartedly joked about the printing stuff, and when I was at Prudential, it was the same thing. If you printed 10 copies, at the end of the day, you got a bill at the end of the month for $100. You're like, I printed 10 copies. Well, did you sign out? Did you spin it on twice, hit the out button? And did you? Well, no, I didn't know I had to do all that. And then you can't fight it. You fight it for 2 months, finally, like, fuck, let's pay the fucking thing. I'm serious. It was every month it was that way.
All right, I'm sorry to interrupt. Mark, if you're watching, Mark won the pool. We had a pool that Jeff would not say an F word until after 9:51.
Oh, that was
9:51, so I had the under, Mark had the over. Yeah. So Mark won the pool, big guys.
Good job, Mark.
There you go. Just
We're
saying.
keeping track, Tim. You said the F word before Jeff, so.
Right?
We'll just worry about Jeff.
That's what else I bring to the table is filthy language.
There you go.
All right, transition a little bit to more agent focus. What do you think some of the key challenges are right now that agents are facing in the current market?
What do you think, Jeff?
Well, a lot. I think the biggest thing that I see today is, and then you guys, I talk about it every single time, is we just don't treat it like business. I think that we're not calling our sphere of influence. We're trying to get leads from somebody. We're trying to do Zillow or get leads from some other wacky place. When we all have 500 people on our phones and we're not talking to them. And would you rather work with somebody that trusts and knows and loves you, or some clown in his underwear in Ohio thinking about buying a home one of these years? And I don't get why we don't call our people more, honestly. Your database is your business. We teach a class on that. And I know that people do buy these. I think some can be very successful, but for new agents, your database is your business, and you need to be talking to these people. I think that we don't take we don't take agents don't take their training serious. I mean, we do some of the biggest trainings in all of the offices in Las Vegas, and yet we see the fewest amount of people that come to the meetings. We hire more agents than any company, new agents in Las Vegas, and yet we do our rev up classes. Like I did it yesterday for Tim, We had 2 people in the office here, and we had 11 on Zoom. There should have been 35 or 40 here and 40 on Zoom. I mean, but we don't want to learn, right? If you're not doing transactions, why aren't you working on your business, your website? Why aren't you getting your skills honed? Why aren't you taking short sale classes? Why aren't you doing the solar class? Right? Knowledge is power in this business, you guys, because every deal is wacky. Okay, but we don't do it. We don't train, and that's what drives me crazy. You guys are independent contractors, so we can't force you to do anything, and that's the biggest problem that we have in this business. Is we can't force you. Real quick, and I won't drone on more, but last year in 2005, I looked it up before I taught the class at Key Real Estate School.
2025.
25. I'm sorry, 2025. There are 1.5 million real estate agents in America. 900,000 last year did not do a transaction. 70% didn't do a deal in America. Okay, and we wonder why. We used, back in the day when I first started, we were with doctors, attorneys, and we're up here with this. Today, we're down here. People don't believe we earn our money. And anybody that's done a transaction knows you damn well almost needed more money because you got to work your tail off to get it. But society doesn't believe that because we have 900,000 agents that didn't do anything. And if they did do one transaction, they screwed it up, and now they lump us all in the same deal. All agents are stupid as shit, and they can't do anything. That's why, because we don't give the training, the knowledge, the skills. Right? We have to drag, kick, and screaming people to the events, and I don't get it. That's the part I don't get. We all have to have C classes. We're broker managers, so we have to have 36 hours. Okay, I got 54 hours right now of C credits, and my license is due in November. These guys probably all have the same, but we got agents going to C classes, walking in the door going, God damn, I hope I don't learn something today. Why am I here? This is bullshit. I could be sitting at a pool or doing something besides learning. If you pick one nugget out of something, you guys can make this, but we don't do it. I don't know. I honestly don't understand it. Seriously.
We are recording this, right?
Please.
I don't think we
Hey, I'll say it again next time.
No, we need no follow-up for that.
Yeah. I mean, guys, seriously, that's my passion. When I was in the construction business, nobody had to tell me, hey, get up in the morning, and by the way, you might want to put your pants on before your shoes, right? We got agents that show up at 10 o'clock. Oh, man, it's been a long day. I'm going to go to lunch now. I haven't ever done anything. Right? You get in there, what are you doing, man? Right? I mean, think about this. If there was a restaurant that only served 2 hamburgers all year last year, how long would they be in business? Right? I mean, I was telling one of these guys that I had a recruiting agent the other day, and I was trying to talk her out of the business. Get out of the business. Right? She's been with 3 different companies for 3 years and hasn't done one deal. Get out! You guys, you don't have the passion for it. If you don't have the passion for the business, get that freaking hell out of here. I mean, seriously. How long can you do it and not make any money? I don't know.
With that,
let's go and wrap up the meeting.
Yeah, let's go to work. Exactly right. Come on now.
I'm lighting things up a little bit, Jeff. Lighting things up, because Jeff is very passionate, as you can tell, and that's one of the things that I love about Jeff. Is very all these guys are very passionate about what they do. He just brings it in a different way. So, who has an organized database? Don't throw your hand up. Who has the database organized where you know your daily contacts, who you're supposed to talk to every day when you log into your CRM? You guys know what CRM is, right? Relationship manager. Who comes in, whether at home? Now I know not all of you guys come in the office. Who gets up in the morning? Hopefully in the morning, does your morning routine, hopefully gets some exercise. But you log into your CRM, which is your business, and you know who you're supposed to contact that day. By show of hands, who does that on a daily routine?
not one hand in the room.
Right here.
3.
I'm going half-assed.
Yep, we do that. We do that.
I am in my CRM
I was on my
24/7, and it's making money. Because all the money is in the follow-up.
It's a cash rate
All your
machine.
money, folks, is in the follow-up.
CRM.
If you're not following up, you're losing money, because guess what? There's 15,000 other realtors that are making contacts that you're not making.
It takes
Gotta
5
follow
to
up.
8 contacts before they'll do business
Okay,
with you.
so thanks for bringing it up. So your CRM is if you guys are not leveraging a CRM, that is the foundation of your business, whether today, 10 years from now, 15. When I was doing this, and still coach agents today on the team, but the number one conversation I had, and these guys have it as well, is a seasoned agent that their business is lacking right now because their sphere of influence, whatever, is tapered off, and they sit down and say, Jim, my business is down right now. I really need to get back to the basics. What should I be doing? I need to, Jim's gonna say, well, what is your database? Just like Jim, what does your database look like? Where's your contacts? And, I haven't opened my CRM in 10 years. There's thousands of people in there, and I'm scared to look at it. I used to have that conversation weekly with seasoned agents. So you guys treat that like gold. It really is. That is the foundation of your business. Moving on. What other challenges are you seeing in the market right now for our real estate agents?
I think social media, because it's a curse and a blessing. I think it's amazing for you guys to get out there and get a social, but everybody's focusing on just posting. But posting isn't bringing you clients unless every post is giving you money like they do, or it's bringing you 3 clients. You're wasting your time. Don't just focus on that. I think that's a huge thing that we're seeing is people only doing social media because you see like selling sunsets and you see people getting success off of it and think that it's going to automatically generate this business for you, and it will. But you have to do something else, open houses or whatever other kind of.
And you have to be very specific.
You have to be very specific, yes. You have to have a niche. Yeah.
All right. Challenges.
More the same. I mean, it's just, the challenge with realtors that don't understand the payoff in this business and how it can be extremely rewarding. They seem to go day to day doing what they need to do, but yet the challenge is for us to get you guys to understand that. It's extremely rewarding, both financial and every other way you can think of. We're living proof of that right here
as well.
We are living. If we could just get into your head, like all the stuff Jeff said, I'm glad it's on record because it was very well said. The rainbow, or whatever you want to call it, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, it's there. It's there. But you got to do the work. You got to do the work. I mean, that's what, I know why you don't. I don't know. I don't know why. Not one person, with 4 people in the room that have talked about the CRM. David brought that up. But Jeff will tell you, where's your CRM? Right here. Here's your CRM. Just pick up the phone and call someone.
How many people show hands have a calendar that they color code for stuff to do every single day? Okay.
There you go. That's good. That's good.
We all have our calendars color
Oh,
coded.
yeah.
Green is making money, red is complaint, orange is our own personal, whatever it is, we have a calendar. So we know, because if it's not on your calendar, it doesn't exist.
We have to do what you guys do. We have to do what you guys do. We have to recruit people to come work for us, right? So we're doing all the very same things all the time. And if we did what a lot of you guys do, don't get me wrong, I don't want to paint the brush with everybody, but if we did that, we'd fail. We would fail.
And I think, Dan, one of the biggest obstacles, I think that was your question?
Yeah. Challenges, obstacles.
Right, we all think mortgage rates are where they're at, right? How long have the mortgage rates been this way? Client asked you. What's the while?
2022.
From May of 22. That's when the rates went from 2 to 5. That's when I took this job, as a matter of fact. Swear to God. May of 22, he pulled the plug. I got in, rates went from 2 to 5.5% within 3 days. And I'm saying, oh, that's but it's been 4.5 years, so get over it. It's not a problem anymore, okay? People are buying houses, okay?
Tim, it's funny you said, let me just say real quick, yesterday we had our team meeting, and looking at the market stats, we're static with last year. The excuse of the market's down is no longer. Where sales aren't happening. That's, Tim, I love that you brought this up because it's static now. We're where we're supposed to be over the last 4 years. We're year over year we're in the same place. So there's no excuses. If you didn't sell a home last year, you might not sell a home this year. If you sold homes last year, you're going to sell homes this year. So there's no excuses around our market's slow, interest rates are high. We're even killed with last year. So did you get your business or did you not get your business? That's the only question you have to ask yourself.
And some of your buyers are going to new homes because they have, 4.99. You can offer 4.99. Just talk to Vinny. Talk to your lender. You do the same thing. It's not that hard, but some of you don't want to put in the effort. They don't want to, or you're part-time, and I understand that, okay? But to do this right, you have to do what Jeff was talking about. Either you treat it as a business or a hobby. And if it's a hobby, that's great. Not really, but you don't get it. Yeah. Treat it as a
Good
business.
question in a second here, but one last question, and Gabby touched on it. You know, I do believe that, 25 years ago when I got in the business, it was pretty easy, to identify what you needed to do. You had like 5 things to choose from, right? It was door knock, open houses, you may have had a website, you were doing your sphere of influence, all that good stuff, right? Expired listings and stuff like that. There's so much noise around social media, but let's say it to a whole nother level, AI. I mean, AI right now is moving so quick. Every platform you guys are using, if you're using a platform, is updating almost weekly. It's like non-stop. It is so difficult for you guys right now to get your arms wrapped around it. So with AI, Tim, what are your recommendations for agents with AI? Do you stay away from it? Do you dive into it? What would your suggestions be with agents with AI right now?
I mean, I can't speak for everybody up here, but I don't think any of us are really techie. I mean, we know enough to be dangerous, okay? Okay, but you need to take a Claude class. You need to take a Chat GPT class. You gotta pay the $20 a month for the better Chat GPT. Spend the $20, okay? You get to write it off, okay? Even if you use it, I told this story all the time. 6-8 months ago, when we first started using Chat every day here with Suzanne and Wendy, one of you guys sent me a 170-page home inspection. 170 pages. And
Printed.
And I said, as a new agent said to him, my buyer isn't sure what to get fixed. What do you recommend? I'm not gonna recommend anything. I put in the chat, hey chat, I'm buying this house. What are the 10 things on this inspection report that would be a red flag to me if I'm gonna buy this house? Bada bing, bada boom, it gave you those 10 things in 18 seconds. I sent it to the mentee, they thought I was the smartest broker ever. Okay? So little things like that, you can use it for that. One of you guys sent me a LOI on a commercial deal. How about that, right? You want to read one of these things from a lawyer, right? I had to run it through chat to know what he was even talking about, okay? So, and that's 1/10 of what you can use it for. I know Gabi is much more social media savvy than all of us put together. Some of her videos crack the shit out. Watch her videos, you'll laugh like crazy. So, but you need to learn. It's not going anywhere. Like David said, it's changing all the time. Literally, as we sit here, it's getting better. It really is.
Can I chime in on that?
Yeah, go ahead, Jim.
I say go all in. Go all in with AI, ChatGPT. Go all in. Don't resist it. There's got to be privacy issues with that, but that's not an argument for not using it. Tim pointed out 2 excellent examples. We use it every day, all the time, every day. Gabby and I use it religiously. But it didn't start that way. You got to start. You got to just start with a very simple thing. Get a ChatGPT account. Spend $20 a month. Well worth it, and just go all in. Start using it day to day. I mean, I use it for almost everything now. But I didn't start that way. I'm not going on 2 years using ChatGPT. But was I always that? No. But now I find myself going like, what should I buy? What kind of cereal should I buy? Whatever. I use it for everything. I go, now you can't get carried away. But it will help you in every aspect of life. Don't think of it as a negative thing.
What do I say to my spouse?
Yeah.
What do I,
But Jim, one thing, don't let it unpersonalize you. Like sometimes on the emails from you guys, me and Wendy will say, son of a bitch, they AI the response.
No.
Just answer us. You don't have to put it into ChatGPT to answer the question.
I'm not talking about.
I know you're not. I know. But
difficult
a lot of
things.
people are using it for stuff like that.
We don't have time to read an inspection report while we're teaching a class. You just gotta lean into it.
Right.
You gotta lean into it.
First thing, I'm not reading this inspection report. I'm not buying the house, so I don't care. I'm serious. I get people send me, oh, hey, what do you think about this offer? I don't know, I'm not buying the house. How do I know what the seller wants? Why you send it to me? Send it to them and ask them what they think.
No, and I think like
Like a report, why the hell do I want to report? I don't think you should fix anything. Okay, now what? I think AI is great, but I think you got to be really careful how you use it. I started about 6 months ago because Jim was really talking up, and the first time I'm like, what in the hell is going on here? Right? And I've been using it more and I'm getting used to it. If I don't know that we should switch our whole lives over to it. I think we should certainly invest in it as well, though. I think we inherit a bunch of AI companies that are nothing but growing. I think you should be investing in that. But I think it's like anything, it's got a place and time.
Yeah.
And I think when you use it more, like I know Jim's been using it for a while, and he's got the payment account. I don't have a payment account. I have just the basic. But I'll put in there, if I'm gonna do something, I'll say, make this sound like me.
Yeah.
And then I'll go, hi, good morning, beep, and then we're gonna beep. And then I answer the question, right? Okay, so make it sound like you, then review it. Because you gotta be careful, just like it spits something out that you sent out, and you're like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said it that way. So make sure you review it, right? And I think that you should put your own little nuances in it. Before I send one out, I look at it, I'll remove, they got that little, not the little line dash in between, I'll take the dash out, so it doesn't look quite like it's all AI.
Yeah.
But I always review it and change a few things a little bit here or there, but I don't think you should go, I'm not crazy about all in, but I think you should certainly use it. I think it makes better words. I think if you're doing listing and you want to make the words, the property sound better, I write it up and then I put, hey, make this sound more professional. Make it, give it more energy. Add emojis to it, right? I'll do that kind of stuff for my business meeting. So I think if you're going to do for your agent remarks or hey, the description of the house, I think it's probably good for some of that kind of stuff. But just be careful and don't rely on it for everything.
Yeah, but you had a point.
No, I think you guys covered it. Jeff said, time is money. So if I can get on there and say, hey, give me a description for this listing that I want, instead of sitting there for 10 minutes, get it in a minute and good to go. So I think, using it super efficiently. You can virtually stage photos for your MLS. Of course, you want to make sure, you can even tell ChatGPT, please write virtually stage at the bottom. That way you're able to disclose that. But time is money, and I think you should dive deep into it. And any email that you do write, there's always that dash is a dead giveaway. Yeah. And then at the bottom, it'll say, if you want me to personalize it more, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes people copy that whole thing and then put that in. So be careful with that. Because that really gives you away. So
I will tell you guys what I do. So if I type like this, okay? So it takes me 45 minutes to say, hey, what's up? Yeah. So what I do is I speak into my phone, to my email, then I send it to my email, and I copy and paste that, put it in the chat GPT, and before it I'll say, make this sound more professional, put NRS statutes in it or stuff like that, and then put the 2 little dots, and then I put that sentence in there, and then it writes it out for me. So, and then I just look through it, make sure it's good, and then I'll send it out. But I think it's got a place and time. I think it's great. I think it's scary as well, because wasn't there a machine that came back and tried to machines were taking over? And
there's a movie called Idiocracy that we could never
remember. It just seems like we're right there now. It's really weird the way Hollywood knows what's going on years before we do. So anyway.
If nothing else, our flyers and graphics are incredible.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable, right? That's unbelievable, right?
Yeah. You guys, I would really recommend you guys go get training. So look for any opportunities. There's some people out there that are doing some high-level AI training right now, because these guys really just touch the surface of what AI does. When we're talking about email and stuff, that we've been doing that for a while now. We're talking presentations.
Oh, it's amazing what you can do.
So the first thing I would ask myself if I was you is, where can I streamline my business? Because this is the importance of that question. Where AI will affect you the most, it's because the other agent is going to outpace you. The one that's using it right now, they're saving a lot of time. Their presentations, their marketing, even their admins. Their sales agents now. Our CRM we have 3 or 4 different AI sales agents. I have a seller sales agent that connects with my sellers, buyers, all that good stuff, and it's saving time, right? And that's where agents are going to outpace you with AI, is that they're out talking to more people, as Jeff said, because they don't have to do the stuff that they were doing and spend hours doing before. So sit down and analyze your business first. Find out where you can benefit from AI. I think that's the very first question all of you need to ask is, where can AI benefit my business? If it's starting with the emails, saving time there. Hey, how can I get better presentations, right? Build out smart plans, follow-up touches, all that good stuff. AI is well beyond where we think it is in this room. And so go get training. You'll go online, whatever, and find out what AI really can do to enhance your business, all right? With that, I'm going to open it up to you folks. You guys, this is your broker panel here. You guys have any questions for them? We're at the 10:30 mark, right? And so,
any questions?
Any questions?
Now we can go now.
Is everybody's jaws hanging down? Or yeah. This is your opportunity to ask questions.
Have fun. Let's enjoy what we're doing. If we're not enjoying what we're doing, what are we doing? Have fun. Let's make some money and have fun doing what we're doing. Because if it's a pain for you, we're not going to want to do it. If you're making phone calls, you're door knocking, or whatever, and you can't stand it, stop doing that. Find a different way. There's many ways to get business, and don't do something that you start to enjoy to do. Because if it's tasks that you don't like to do, you're not going to do it. So find something that's fun. Right? Enjoy what you're doing.
Jeff, I think what he's talking about, I think the problem with this business is, and I don't want to say it's not a real job, because it can be brutal.
Yes.
It's not construction. This thing can be
Oh,
brutal.
absolutely.
There's no accountability.
None.
And my thing is, this is gonna sound nuts, but last year I had a bad year, so for 4 months, I signed up for DoorDash. I got up at 5 a.m., I was scheduled from 6 a.m. to noon. And I did that for 4 months, and now I'm on that schedule, I'm up at 6.
Right.
Since I've been here 10, when you walk in, I'm here, huh?
Yeah,
I'm
you're
here.
fun, yeah.
Not that busy right now, had a good beginning of the year, but I'm here, CRM, doing what I can do, at least I'm putting in the effort. My problem is sometimes I get a little pooped out by 1 or 2 o'clock when I should just do a little.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, but I should just do a little bit more, you know? So, but it's accountability.
Any other questions, folks? Anything at all? Nothing, huh? Okay.
All right, we answered all the questions. Hey, before we leave, real quick, we have a little, get your early giveaway. Suzanne's gonna do a little spinning thing on her phone and pick a number, spinning wheel, and someone is gonna win $7.40 worth of stuff.
Swag.
That we
11 and 11.
That we will 1099 you on. Jojo! Jojo Contorsi, baby, there we go.